So I'm just about to head out onto a trip fishing up off some rocky headlands with my micro jigger 9-foot. I'm just going to run you through how I tie the FG knot. My first step will be running the braid through the first guide, commonly known as the stripper guide, running it back down and looping it through over the handle. So the handle will keep it nice and taut on spinning reels. However, you may want to just do a quick loop like a spider loop, and then loop that over your handle if you're using bait casters or large overheads or something like that. But for this purpose, on the lighter FG knot, looping it around should be more than adequate. So your next step will be taking a section of your optimal leader. In this case, I'm using 40-pound Jinkai. I find Jinkai to be nice and soft and easy to tie the FG knot with. You'll want to start by looping it under, and then over the other side, pulling it tight, over the other side, pulling it tight, and so on and so forth until you've done 10 on each side. So once you've done 10 on each side, take your tag end of the braid and do a half hitch over the top of your main line and the tag end of the leader, and pull that down nice and taut, and that'll just lock all those wraps you've done in the process. So when you're doing your next set of half hitches, you'll want to do 3 on either side and alternate it. So loop over the main part of your braid, loop over your next part of loop over your main part of the braid, thread it under and create a half hitch, loop over the other side of the braid and create a half hitch. Don't just loop all over the one side. So alternate between the sides and you'll get a very nice set of weaves. Once you've done all your half hitching, you'll just want to do one more half hitch over the top of the braid, and that'll just lock the mono in nice and tight and make sure that braid's going to get no slippage. Then you just cut the mono nice and short onto it, and you'll have your FG knot ready to go. So you can see by that you've got a nice loop, nice connection that's creating no loops in the mono, making large notches that'll go through your guides, just nice soft braid, and so that'll go through your guides no worries at all. So I just cut through a very long section of leader. I'll have leader for the whole day of use, and if I end up getting hooked up onto a mackerel or something, I'll have no issues with the tail slap of it going through braid, because I've just cut off about 3 meters a leader. So just run that through the rest of the rod, grab a lure, tie him on, then head off down the rocks. As always, if you've liked this tip, just give us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more in the coming months, and keep your eye out.